Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the second week of June. My goodness, you would be forgiven for thinking that it's actually the approach of autumn, or that perhaps I'm recording this in October or November, but alas, it is not true. It is the second week of June, and it certainly isn't flaming June, it's freezing June. I have got my thick socks and my fleecy jogging bottoms and my jumper on. We've got the candles lit in the cabin because it's still dark, even though at this time in the morning it really should be bright and sunny and the birds should be singing and it should be beautiful. No, it's not. So, it's the second week of June, and June is all about the theme of business vision, isn't it? And knowing your business vision is essential. And last week we talked about what your business dream is and knowing what that compelling vision is that gets you up and gets the fire in your belly and really keeps you connected to where you want to go and how you'll know when you get there, because you have got that amazing vision and dream in your head, so anchored, so tight. You've got the reminders all around you, you've got a vision board if you like vision boards, you've got your journal if you like journaling, you've got the reminders around you about what that vision is, because that's the thing that keeps you going when perhaps times are tough. But also, part of your business vision is knowing your stuff. So really knowing the minute detail and stuff about your business. And part of that is knowing who you are selling to, who your target market is, who your dream client is. What do we want to call them? I mean, when I was back in the world of business, working in an office with the people, sales and marketing teams, we would call them the target market. We'd talk about campaigns, we'd talk about who we were targeting, and sometimes that can sound quite ruthless, especially for some of us in business on our own, maybe starting out, you're not familiar with those terms. So let's call it whatever you want it to be. It's your dream client, it's your ideal customer, it's your soul client, it's your super customer. You'll have heard all these things bandied about, and an avatar. So, who is that ideal person that you're saying to? You build up a profile of what they look like. And I'm going to be talking about this in much more detail over in my group this week, which is the private Facebook group, which is Build Your Brilliant Business with Anna. And we're really going to be drilling down into whether or not you know your dream client. So do you know exactly who you are selling to? Whether you are selling a product or a service, whether you are selling a thing that you've made or bought and are reselling, or whether you are selling a service or yourself and your time, do you know exactly who it is? Because so often before I start working with clients, I will ask that question. And so often people haven't done the absolute groundwork, the essential piece, because we love our businesses, don't we? We love what we do. We have a passion for what we make or sell or provide. Because we have that passion, we want everyone to have it. And why wouldn't we? What we're doing is great. What we're sharing with the world is great. What we're making and creating and being amazing at is great. So why wouldn't everybody want to buy it? Well, they don't. And that is the God's honest truth about business. Not everybody wants to buy what you're selling. In fact, most people don't want to buy what you're selling. But there are a select group of people who absolutely want what you want. And when you do the work, when you drill down and do that essential piece of work about who they are and where they are and what they are and what they look like and how much money they earn and where they are geographically and what it is that you are giving that they haven't got and they want, it can be an absolute revelation for you in terms of how you're spending your time, what you're doing with your marketing, instead of this complete spray and pray approach to covering yourself all over social media, every single networking event, running around like a headless chicken, trying to cover all bases just in case someone might want it, you will have a much clearer idea of how you want to spend your time and who you need to get in front of and who you need to be building relationships with. Because whilst we might use words like target market and campaigns and things which sound a bit icky because we're profiling people, actually it's all about relationships. It's all about building that connection with the person who you want to help, who you want to provide something for, who you want to ease the burden of. I know specifically who my ideal client is, and I've niched that by the start because I only work with women. Now, I have nothing against men whatsoever, but I decided very early on in this process that I wanted to work with women because of where I'd been and because of the connection that I make with them. And if I'm really honest, my ideal client, my dream client is me. Me 2 years ago, me 3 years ago, me 4 years ago, whichever stage of it you want. And so I can really identify with that. I'm absolutely all over with where they are, how they feel, the challenges that they've got. I know where they are, anywhere in the UK. I know what they look like, basically what they earn, what their aspirations are, what they want to be doing in their business and aren't doing. I've done all of that work, but it took me quite a while to do it. It took me a while to really drill down and be absolutely certain that I was targeting the right kind of people, that I was speaking to the right kind of people. So, this could be anything. And as I say, we're going to be doing that in much more detail over in Build Your Brilliant Business with Anna, which is the private Facebook group for women who are either in business already or women who want to transition across, so might currently be working a job but really have a dream to own their own business, maybe have a bit of a side hustle on the go, really want to make that break, and need some support, some accountability and momentum, and it's all over there in the group. So start with the basics. June is all about the basics. It's about the business vision. It's about getting your basics right, because you need your foundations in your business right before you can go way ahead. And taking those baby steps is fine. Doing the work up front is really essential. So you can come over and join me in the group, and we'll be talking about it in more detail over there. I'll be blogging about it this week too. So love you to read my blogs over on the website, which is www.pink-dragonfly.co.uk, and there's a myriad of ways that you can connect with me on social media. So whilst the weather is dire and I am in my jumper with the candles and the cup of tea, I wish you a really lovely second week of June. I hope everything's going well for you. Remember that forward is forward. Baby steps are good. Keeping clarity about your business vision is essential and will help you through the dark days. And whatever you're doing, just remember that there are people out there to support you, help you build momentum, keep you accountable, and they do it because they really are passionate about it. So I will speak to you soon. Next week, different theme, same topic, business vision, but different subtopic. So stay tuned. And if you want to hear about anything else, or you really want to get my advice, just drop me a message, let me know. I'm always happy to address anything that's going on for you in your business. Take care and have a wonderful day. Speak to you soon.